Matt, last night was really kind of crazy. I was supposed to make tacos. I didn't make tacos because I forgot we had 2 meetings. So everybody kind of fended for themselves for dinner, and I didn't eat dinner except for like one of those little snack bags of Cheetos, which I know is not what you're supposed to do, but it was easier to grab than like making the turkey sandwich or the turkey and cheese roll up.
Oh, taco night goes down in flames.
I know. So, the kids were fine. It's tonight now, so it'll be taco night tonight. But I was so hungry before I went to bed, and I was trying to think of, what can I eat that's not going to be like terrible to eat. But, and this is kind of funny that this popped up on my internet this morning. Best things to eat if you're hungry before bed.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And I don't think I did what I was supposed to do.
What timing? It doesn't have bag of Cheetos listed?
Well, bag of Cheetos was early. That was dinner.
Oh.
So I did end up eating something before I went to bed. It was probably like an hour and a half before I went to bed, but much later than I like to eat. But I didn't want to make a whole thing, so I just made peanut butter toast.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
No?
No. But according to nutritionists, the best things to eat if you're hungry before bed include walnuts, bananas, Greek yogurt with berries, and peanut butter, but on a rice cake with no butter. And that's where I say no.
What did you have it on? Wheat bread, white bread?
I had it on wheat bread with butter, and it was fantastic.
Straight wheat bread, or was it a multigrain?
No, it was wheat. I know. You know why? Because the whole grains are so expensive.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had issues with all the seeds and maybe the kids were...
No. I get the kids the whole grain white bread. So it's like wheat bread, but it's white. So they don't know. Yeah.
Is it Iron Kids?
It's either Iron Kids or Sara Lee.
Oh, you go back and forth?
Yeah.
Depending on what's on sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
You think?
But what do you mean, Matt? I don't remember everything I buy every time. What?
I would think if you're constantly buying bread, you would remember.
No. I look for the whole grain. No.
Okay.
Matt, I'm still a good person because I don't remember what kind of bread I'm buying.
I'll keep telling yourself that.
I know.
Okay. The listener kind of wanted to know, but that's all right.
I think the listener's okay. I mean, I got the wheat bread because I'm the only one in the house that likes wheat bread, and I really wanted wheat bread sandwiches lately. I never buy my own bread, and I got my own bread. It was delicious. But I did wheat bread, toast, butter, crunchy peanut butter. It's fantastic.
Yeah, good choice. Now, wait, I'm confused. You never get bread? You never have bread? You never get your own bread? What's that mean? You're typically eating the kids' Iron Kids bread?
If I rarely do bread at our house. So usually if I want bread, I will eat their white bread, but I don't love white bread.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll opt for like a tortilla instead. I'll opt for a wrap or a lettuce wrap.
Yeah, white bread seems too absorbent. Like too much stuff goes in there and the bread starts tearing.
I don't know. I feel like it's, I grew up with white bread, so I'm kind of like, meh, which my mom thought that was such a, you're lucky we grew up with wheat bread.
Yeah.
Here's your white bread.
As did I. Wheat bread family.
Anytime I got the chance to have wheat bread, I was like, yes.
Really? Okay.
Special. And I love all that grainy, seedy bread too. Yeah.
But you just don't want to pay the extra $1 a loaf?
It's like $2. Yeah, it's expensive. Plus, Monty can't have the seedy stuff, so...
Mess up his stomach?
Because of the seeds in his pouches, his diverticulitis. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why I have to say it in that voice, but it makes me laugh. Yeah. Seeds get caught in his pouches.
Seeds get... Okay, I'm not going to... All right.
Yeah, he can't have strawberries. He doesn't like tomatoes as much, but...
Poor Mont.
Sometimes they give him troubles. Yeah. Popcorn sometimes gives him troubles.
In his pouches.
In his pouches. We all have pouches, but his pouches catch more stuff and then give him trouble.
You all have pouch. Wow, I'm unfamiliar with this pouch phrase.
No, Everyone, humans, all have pouches
Okay, where are they located?
in your digestive system, in your colon, in your small intestines,
Oh, okay.
in your large intestines, in all your intestines.
And all your medium intestine too?
Sure.
Just to be,
That was a good medical answer.
in case anyone's going to come at us, I was joking. There is no medium intestine, though there probably should be.
There probably should be.
Yeah. Seems like there's probably an area between the large and the small intestine where it gets medium sized first. I don't know.
Maybe.
And then what do they say? You can stretch out your intestine for like over a whole football field or something?
I don't know. Is that what they say?
How long is the human in... Oh, look at that. First thing. How long are your intestines? The length of the small intestine can vary between about 10 feet, Kate, to over 16 feet. And they point out, for comparison, a standard basketball hoop is 10 feet tall.
So not a football field.
No.
That's kind of a letdown.
I know. So that was... Okay, let's see. Small intestine. Where'd it go? Oh, this is a very comprehensive... See, I clicked through after I saw... Okay, the large intestine's about 5 feet. If you stretched out your large intestine, it would be about as long as the width of a queen-size bed.
And it all just smushes inside you.
Yeah, just get in there. It's nice to know you can hang the entrails of your enemies off of a basketball goal, and it'd be the right length for the small intestine, Kate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're planning on gutting your enemies in the future,
Maybe.
better have a basketball goal nearby.
Yeah, I've actually been recently thinking about getting a basketball goal.
That is one thing Finley's pushing for.
Then I won't use it enough.
But if you use it 10 times in a year, isn't that like justified that you had a basketball hoop?
Probably. That's probably a good number.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to start training for like a men's league or...
Oh, gosh. Like I'm pretty bad. I can shoot okay when I'm completely unguarded. I got that. But, I don't know. I think it'd be a shame.
Well, if you get your hoop and start practicing.
That's a good point, Kate.
Yep.
Unless I get tempted by slam dunking the ball and then I lower the goal to 6 foot.
Yeah.
I think I could do 6'6", maybe. Can I get up there? Maybe. Yeah, I can do that.
You're going to dunk it at 6 foot right now. If we had a 6'6" goal, you could dunk it.
I don't know how. Maybe. No.
Okay. I wouldn't have put you with the hops, but you've got the hops.
6'6".
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay.
And then I got my arm. How long is my arm?
And then I've got my arm.
My arm. I'm holding my arm up. My guess is my arm is 2.5 feet.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. I don't have a ruler in here. Yeah, fix that. Measuring tape. Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe I can't get that. Okay, 6 foot.
There you go. Okay.
Dunk on that. But then I won't be able to play in a men's league unless that league decides to have the goal set at 6 foot, you know?
But maybe, like, it's just like anything else, Matt. You start at 6 feet, then you go up to 6'6", and then you go up to 7, and then you keep going until you can get 10. It's practice.
Oh, yeah. Right. I'll get there. Sure.
Training. Matt, a father in France tried to limit his kid's screen time by using a jammer. Now, I'm asking you because you're my resident techie person. What's a jammer?
I am not certain off the top of my head, but what I'm thinking, like a guess might be that is it like jamming like the cell phone or the Wi-Fi signal or something?
Well, I don't know. It does not explain. It just says that was illegal because he ended up shutting down the internet for his entire town. He was arrested. Okay. He's looking at 6 months in jail and $35,000 fine.
Ha. Oh, dear. Okay, so jammerspro.com, Kate, has what is a jammer? To put it simply, a jammer is fundamentally a signal blocking device which transmits synchronized radio waves on the same frequency range of the devices that one needs to blur, therefore preventing devices from transmitting data in the chosen area. Huh. So his jammer was a little bit more aggressive signal-wise than he thought.
I mean, he told the police it was an accident. He was just trying to block the internet to his house between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. so that his kids would go to bed.
I wonder if he is aware that there's a setting in most devices now that allows you to do that on the device level and not, citywide.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh, the old screen time.
Yep.
Well, maybe the whole town needed to turn off their screens between that time. Maybe that was a healthy move for the town, but no, he got busted.
I was going to say, they don't sound like it was healthy. They sound aggressive about it. They say, no, you're going to jail and you're going to pay us.
So I guess you won't be using this on your children then?
No.
Because you might end up blocking Chad and Anna, Kevin and Valerie, Gene and Kim, and Mark and Gail's internet.
Right.
Your neighbors there.
That's correct.
I named them all, right?
You did. You got it.
Good.
We do have a neighbor up the street that I don't know. Their house is the newest on the block, but it's not really our block, so it's like it's in our neighborhood. It's on my side of the street. Anyways, it's the newest house.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got, Kate.
Right. But they just built and they just moved in. And I have to pass their house to pull in. And last night I was driving in and one of my neighbors, I don't know if it was the homeowner or like an adult child or like a teenager child, was playing ping pong in the basement. I was like, oh, that's nice. And then I got closer. I'm like, you should put a shirt on, buddy, or maybe get some blinds because it was topless ping pong at my neighbor's.
And you could see into their basement? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Has he got a walkout basement?
No blinds. No window coverings, which is what we've got now, too. So
no topless ping pong in your basement either? No
topless ping pong in our basement. Nope. Monty's finishing the basement topless, but that can kind of get a little dangerous. You don't want, power tools and...
Oh. Well, he'd be wearing pants, right?
Sometimes.
Ooh,
just kidding.
Monty's remodeling your basement completely nude.
If he heard this, he would be so embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. My mind goes to so many places visually.
I know.
There you are, squatting down, running your drill, and whoop.
How'd that happen?
There went my scrotum. Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. So my neighbor's playing topless ping pong. So and there's no complaints. I'm not like, oh my gosh, put a shirt on. I'm just like, when I meet these neighbors, I'm be like, oh, you're the one who plays ping pong without a shirt on. Like, how do I keep my awkwardness from spitting that out?
Well, to be clear, this was a guy, right?
Yeah.
And as a society, we've judged that there's different standards between the two. So what's the issue? Aren't people allowed to be shirtless in their house, even if...
Oh, 100%. I'm worried about me being awkward when I meet them and not being able to be like, oh yeah, I saw you playing ping pong without your shirt. Instead of like, nice to meet you. So ping pong, huh? Wink.
Because he was pretty hot?
No, I couldn't. I could have been a teenager.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
18-year-old could have some hot abs.
14-year-old felony.
But I said 18.
I know, but I'm saying could have been a teenager. 18 is still a teenager. 14 is still a teenager.
Okay, so when you meet these neighbors,
you
need to figure out how old this kid is so you can figure out whether you need to fantasize about him or not.
Well, I think we're okay, Matt.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Ping pong. I haven't played ping pong in forever. You should see if you can get in on that game next time.
Not if I have to take my shirt off.
Shirts versus skins.
Right.
So luck of the draw, Kate.
Or skins only ping pong. Welcome to the neighborhood.
That's right. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah. My neighbor that's right behind us, we're still doing like the standoff. Who's going to get curtains first?
Yeah, so this is a different neighbor, right?
Different neighbor. Yeah.
Okay. Last time we had this discussion, yes, neither of you has curtains so you can peer into each other's homes at night when the lights are on.
Right.
And then...
we cook together.
You cook together? You guys, have you synced up your cycles so that you're cooking at the same time?
I don't think exactly. I think I'm usually doing cleanup when they're starting. So maybe we don't cook together.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so you saw, I remember the story where you had looked over that way and dude had the refrigerator open and was looking in there trying to find
just standing there,
something refrigerated. And then you went away and came back and he was still gazing into the fridge.
Still at the fridge.
Maybe, is it possible he had something out of the fridge and then he went to the couch, went back to the fridge?
I don't think so. This was very statuesque.
Ooh, okay.
Very. Did not move.
Are you going to get curtains or no?
I think in the living room we're going to get curtains, but in the dining room that looks into our neighbors, I don't think we're going to get curtains. That they can look into ours as well? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get curtains there. But the living room, I think so. The way that our window layout is, I think it would look stupid because our living room are tall, skinny windows, and our dining room and / kitchen are short, uniform windows, like normal windows. And I think if you had both, it would look dumb.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with the living room curtains so that when you're watching TV, you're not staring into the sun or bright lights.
Have you thought about giving your curtainless neighbors some curtains to put up?
No.
Because that could be a solution.
That can be expensive. I could give them some old bed sheets. There
you go.
Hang these up, friends.
Yeah. Especially if you say friends like that.
Friends.
Well, actually, sound kind of aggressive there, actually.
Yeah.
Friends. Yeah.
Here's our old bed sheets.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
I think that's in now. Isn't that in?
Probably in dorms.
Yeah. For sure in dorms, yeah. So, Kate, I still haven't figured this out. I got a reminder at 6 a.m., and it says, tracking Santa's sleigh.
Oh.
And I'm thinking that is not what I was reminding myself. So, I use Siri. I have one of their HomePods, one of Apple's HomePods, and oftentimes at night, I'll think of something that I need to address in the morning, and 6 a.m. is a nice time where things have kind of settled here.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes it's something to mention on the show. And so I see tracking Santa's sleigh, and I'm like, did I really? Is it possible that in some kind of delirium I actually set a reminder to, quote, tracking Santa's sleigh? And so I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Did you do it in your sleep?
No, because I remember speaking something at the speaker. And, being like, I won't have to remember this. I can offload the remembering to the reminder app. But then turns out no. Tracking Santa's sleigh. Is there anything?
Is it, don't forget to sleigh tomorrow, Matt?
Yeah, since it has been wintry recently.
No, SLAY, Kardashian style.
Oh, murder someone?
No, not slay.
Look hot.
Yes.
Look attractive.
Slay all day?
Slay all day like I do. No, I don't need to set a reminder for that. I always have that built in. I got that one. That's like brushing my teeth. I'm not going to forget to slay.
Okay.
Let's see. Tracking Santa's sleigh. Will this show me the time I created it? No, it doesn't actually. Tracking Santa's sleigh. Yeah, because I set a reminder on the way in to cut my fingernails this afternoon. About the time
That's weird that you need a reminder for that.
Yeah, because I noticed, I'm like, my fingernails need cutting, but I forget when I'm at home,
No.
Okay.
That would drive me crazy. I would have to do it when I've got to trim my nails right now.
See? Why didn't you do it? Why haven't you done it yet? Come on.
I don't have to set a reminder because I'm like, okay, I have clippers in my car. I have clippers in my purse. I have clippers in the bathroom. I have clippers next to my bed. I have clippers because I'm a picker too. So I pick the skin and then I get hangnails.
Ugh.
So I've got to clip that little piece of skin that catches on everything. Yeah.
Do you clip all your nails in the car? Will you do that?
No, I have them handy if I need to
address a hangnail or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got scared
I've also
briefly.
used clippers as like scissors in a bind if I need to cut through something. But it also comes in handy with kids in the car. And I'm like, give me your hands. and I can clip. I have clipped in the car. Yeah.
Give me your hands.
I've clipped in the car.
Are you able to maintain the fingernails so they don't go flying all over the car?
Probably not, but I think since I vacuum my car so often.
Yeah. You also floss your teeth in there.
I do.
You got tartar and fingernails all over the car.
The tartar doesn't go flying. The tartar stays in my mouth.
I never have you ever... Well, okay.
Because I don't use floss. I use a flossy. So it's not like, ting.
Flossy, you're not flinging it into the...
Yeah.
Have you tried using the flossy in the mirror at home?
No.
Maybe try that, and then you'll see if your mirror starts getting full of tartar.
But if I'm doing it with my mouth...
or plaque or whatever the hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're doing it with your mouth.
I mean, my mouth is pretty much... It's not closed all the way, but it's like not open all the way either.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't have to get both your hands in there and around.
Yeah. It's just really easy. I can do it while I'm driving.
For the unfamiliar, Kate's dentist finally relented and said, fine. If all you can pull off is the flossy.
That's not how it went down.
Okay. You want to recap the story then?
My dentist did not say fine. My dentist said, I'm just happy you're flossing. If you'd rather do this, then do this. Just make sure you go both ways. Because he asked me to not do the flossies. He asked me to do floss. And then I told him I can't do it.
Yeah, see?
I tried. And I basically stopped flossing. He's like, go back to your flossies. Just make sure you're flossing. But it wasn't like I bared him down like, listen, man.
Well, I was paraphrasing. It did sound like he basically was like, fine. Because he objected to their use in the first place.
Agree to disagree.
Okay. I'm going to need to go with you to your next dental appointment.
Okay. It's probably a good idea because I take a Xanax beforehand and take an Uber home.
Do you really?
Yes.
Do you take an Uber there too, or you abandon your car for?
I usually get dropped off.
Oh, okay.
I get dropped off. I take a Xanax before I go.
Wow.
And then I'm much more mellow in the chair, and I've got headphones. And yep.
Ocean sounds.
I think the last time I went, I either had a book or a podcast.
Murder podcast.
Yeah, or a murder podcast.
Murder podcast where it was like, oh, that killed the person and they removed all of their teeth so they wouldn't be identified.
No, none of those.
There you are in the dentist chair, having a nightmare, a daymare, a wakemare.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, I'm not asleep. I'm just relaxed.
Okay, and why can't you pull off flossing? Your arms don't work?
My hands don't work.
Your hands don't work.
And my mouth.
Yeah, because initially my theory is that your arms were like T-Rex style and you couldn't get them up high enough.
Yeah, no. And plus, I floss when I drive, and you definitely can't do two hands while you're driving. So it got in the way. Couldn't do it.
I bet a driver's ed expert would say that was distracted driving. Even just using the flossing, I should say.
Matt, I'm not taking my eyes off the road. I'm using one hand on the wheel, like some do when they're just cruising down the highway.
Yeah.
If I were flossing and then wiping the floss off every time and like looking in the mirror the whole time, maybe. But I'm not even looking in the mirror.
So now I'm picturing you with one hand on the steering wheel, the other hand on the flossy, flossy in mouth. But you're leaning over toward the center. You know that move?
Oh, I do know that move. That's not my move, but I get it.
And and reclined a decent bit.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm kind of a grandma driver when it comes to reclining. Yeah, I like to be sitting up. Unless we're really on a long trip where I'm sitting in the driver's seat for a long time, I'll tilt back a little bit, but I like to be up.
Upright, ready to go.
Yep.
Me too. So apparently I also drive like a grandmother. Or sit like a grandmother. I sit like a grandmother. If
you want to flip the flossy for a toothpick in your visual, like I feel like that's more acceptable.
That's a good point.
Because people will have a toothpick in their mouth.
Yeah, I have toothpicked before in the car while driving.
Oh, distracted driving. Watch out.
That's right. Watch out. Oh, did you put makeup on in the car?
I used to.
While driving?
It was not part of my routine, but every now and then if I needed to, I could do that at a stoplight because my makeup routine was so minimal. But I would say in the last 2 years, the most makeup I've put on in the car is probably mascara at a stoplight because I know that there are women out there who can do mascara while they're driving. I can't. I have to be at a stoplight if I do it.
Some will do the full-on, clown makeup while driving.
Clown makeup?
Well, you know what I mean. Very thick. They'll put on a very elaborate. You can tell they've got their whole makeup kit there with them.
Full face.
Yeah,
full face.
I just thought clown makeup made sense to me just because it seems like it would take a clown a long time to apply makeup.
Not a professional. Like these women who put it on in the car, I feel like they are efficient. They know what they're doing. At least the women that I know.
And you don't think clowns do?
No, I'm saying like women who are driving in the car and putting on their makeup, they're probably doing like 5 other things. They're probably like just getting what they need to get done. They're not like, I don't know.
Lipstick in one hand, telephone in the other.
Or like breaking up a fight in the backseat of their car, or handing out snacks, or still singing the song Baby Shark, or... Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about that song in a long time.
There's going to be a movie.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Baby Shark the movie?
Baby Shark the movie.
Coming soon to...
Annoy parents everywhere.
To annoy parents everywhere. I was going to say a streaming service near you, the movie theater.
I think theaters.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder what the plot's going to be.
You know, the song is Baby Shark, Mama Shark, Daddy Shark. So my theory is something happened to like Daddy Shark, and Baby Shark has to find what happened to Daddy Shark, or because Grandma Shark doesn't have any teeth. So maybe that's the whole thing. They have to find out what happened to Grandma's teeth. Yeah.
Oh.
You kind of got to do your lips like this, and then you do your hands like you don't have any teeth, and you go, Grandma Shark.
Sounds great. I guess I've never heard that song all the way through.
Oh, you are missing out, my friend.
Yeah. Another sign that I am childless.
Oh, I think you've been lucky then.
To not have kids? Yeah.
No, I think it finds people childless or not. Because I don't have babies.
It'll find you.
Yeah. I don't have babies. But that was a camp song in my early 20s.
Baby Shark do.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have a feeling like my mom had kids who were, older, and she knew the words to that because it gets stuck in your head, and then you're
look at that.
21 going out to the bars singing Baby Shark.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my mind is just blown, scattered about the room. I did not know that song was that old.
That's going to be a messy cleanup.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah.
And we only have the cleaning crew coming in a few times a week now, so there may be some brain matter on the walls for a little bit.
For a little bit, leftovers.
Yep. Leftovers. Help yourself. Think we still have some leftover taco stuff in the break room you can mix it with.
Taco potluck. It's my favorite potluck.
Mm.